Hey, what is going on, guys? My name is Hunter, or Mace Analysis, and today I have something to talk about. Now, today's subject is getting kicked out of movie theaters. So here's the deal. Yesterday, me and some friends were going to see The Visit. Just came out, scary movie about an old lady and an old grandpa who basically try to murder these kids. If you haven't heard about it yet, you obviously do not use YouTube enough. Now, me and my friends were so excited to see it. I went with about 8 other people, and me and my friends were gonna have such a good time, or so we thought. So we walk into the movie theater. It's packed with about, I would say, around like 70-ish people, and we found some seats in the middle row. So during the movie, the theater was pretty freaked out. Like, everyone was scared. And when you start the movie, if you've seen it, then you know that it kind of jumps right into the action. It only takes about like 20 minutes to get into the real scary stuff. Now, during these scary parts, people were screaming. The whole theater was like going. There was like a lot of tension in the theater. Everyone was talking and like screaming during the movie, and it was just a really scary movie. Now, towards the end, like, it started to get super scary. Like, everyone was freaking out. And we were freaking out too, of course. We were screaming. We were just like the rest of the theater. So towards, I would say, like the last 10 minutes of the movie, we see a cop come in. He's kind of just standing there watching the crowd, and everybody's still high tension, screaming, talking, yelling. And so are we. So I figured, hey, maybe the cop's just here because it was 9/11 today or something like that. But that's not the case. The cop that was there was one of those cops that escorts people out of the theater when they're being too loud. So I see the cop start to walk up the stairs, so I stop talking a little too much. And of course, he stops right at our row. Now, just keep in mind, about 75% of the whole theater was acting the same way we were. And the cop, he just decides to come to our group because we're a bunch of 14-year-olds watching a movie. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, please get up. You are being escorted from the theater. Move it. Yeah, that's exactly what he said. So we all got up, and 2 of my friends were in the row in front of us because they were just like having their own little world or whatever. And so 2 of my friends were in front of us, and of course the row above my 2 friends, which was just me and like 5 other kids, we all got kicked out of the theater. The parts that frustrate me are 2 parts. Part 1, everybody else in the theater was acting the same way as us. Part 2, it was the last 10 minutes of the movie. Actually, there's a part 3. My 2 friends in front of us didn't get kicked out. So we walked out, and the cop basically told us this. Well, you guys have been talking for the whole movie. Everyone else has. And, I felt it was necessary to kick you out of the theater because what we're going to do is we're either going to escort you out like this, or you're going to turn on the lights and tell you over the speaker. Of course, I didn't want it like that. That would just be humiliating. And then he goes to say this. You all were way too loud during this last part. And then my friend steps in, and she asks, excuse me, sir, can I ask why we were kicked out? And then he replies with, like I said, you guys were way too loud during the movie. And then my friend says, well, wasn't everyone else acting the same way? And the cop goes, all we could hear was you. 75% of the theater was quiet except you guys. You were the 25%. And I wanted to say something so bad, but I knew I had to keep my mouth shut. So we were just like standing there, and the cop said, you can ask the manager for a refund, but I doubt he'll give it to you. So anyway, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want me to do more like light stories like this, then comment down below, or just like this video to tell me that you like the content I'm putting out. Anyway, guys, as I would say, my name is Analysis. Peace out.